Cool. There is one more thing I want to show you for the SPD-SX, and then we're gonna move on to some more creative, musical, triggering melodies things. Again, please, peeps, if you have questions, ask. We have a group about, put them in the comments here, obviously, but we have a group for people who are using or playing drums and using Ableton Live on Facebook, Ableton Drummer. Um, we might put this in the comments somewhere or put a link list together. So you can come there as well. If you're not watching this live now, you can come there and ask your questions as well. So there's one more thing I want to show you about the SPD-SX, because you can store samples on here as well. So, and this is actually the main purpose of what it was produced for, to have like different drum samples on this SPD-SX here. So let's say maybe you're only using Ableton Live for backing tracks and your drum samples are on the SPD-SX. And then you're starting the next song, you obviously want different samples. So you might want different presets going through your different presets here. So this is doable with Ableton Live, obviously, as well. Native, again, you can send bank changes here. So let us quickly set this up. What you need to do is you now need to set the MIDI you want to send from this track here to the SPD-SX. So you need to send MIDI out. So for this, we need to go into our preferences here and look under the output, and we got the SPD-SX here, and we want to send out MIDI from a track. So we're gonna turn this one on here, and we are now able to pick the SPD-SX as an output here. And what is really important, we need to set this to channel 10. So per default, the SPD-SX will speak and receive MIDI messages on channel 10. And this is like the standard for drum modules and for drumming stuff. There is like a list of the different channels and the different messages for MIDI. And this is like what is channel 10 is the suggestion for eDrum manufacturers to use. So, and kind of 99% if you're using some electronic drums, and if you want to talk MIDI from Ableton to an electronic drum, you have to make sure that you're sending stuff on channel 10. Okay, so you can, for example, do some changes here. Program change, we just need to send some change here. So have a look, we are now on 14. So if we play this, the MIDI should get sent out, and it's not happening. I've missed something here because I'm actually not using, it's a bank change. We need a program change. There we go. So I played this clip now here, and I changed the program change section. In the program change section, I changed the number which should be sent to 6. So every time this clip is being started now, being played now, this message 6 will be sent to my SPD-SX on channel 10, and the preset will change to number 6. So same here as well. It's pretty handy. It's pretty straightforward. But what if I wanted to change later in this clip? I can't do this. I only can send natively program changes in Ableton Live with the beginning of a clip. So I need to set up some follow actions here, and I'm maybe like need then another scene, but I want to stay in the same scene. So what I did here was, and that's no big magic here as well, and this one is one of the things which are donation based and available on my homepage. I just set up this SPD-SX control. So we are having a plus button here, and you can see on the SPD-SX the kit is changing. You even get a wheel here, and you can MIDI map those, of course. So if I go into MIDI map mode, or even if I go into key map mode, for example, I set up my 1 and 2 on my computer keyboard, so I can now control my SPD-SX. I hope you can see this is probably quite small, but I can actually now control the kit change on my SPD-SX via my computer keyboard. So, and now you can automate this. You can just create a MIDI clip. I have the feeling I'm talking really, really fast. And I can select the kit here and just go to a different kit in a different section of my clip. And you can see it's changing from 2 and 6 to 7. And this is happening here on my SPD-SX as well. It even talks back. So if I'm now pressing plus and minus, changing the kit on my SPD-SX, this is received here as well. So if you just want to use this as a monitor on which kit you are actually, you can do this in Ableton Live as well. Okay.
One of the questions, Toby, is would this something like this work with the Alesis Sample Pad Pro?
The Alisa 7, I need to check. I have like the kit change should be program change as well on the Alisa's kits. I'm not 100% sure, but I have, for the stuff I showed you just before, the MIDI remote control is I got an Alisa's Pad Pro design here as well. So if you want to use this stuff, this is available as well. And for, I'm pretty sure that the SPD-SX kit selector would work with the Alesis as well. Just get it on my homepage, try it out. And yeah, maybe a few words about Max for Live. That's actually it. You don't need to program stuff in Max for Live. You can just download this device from my homepage and put it in your user library, import it in your user library, because it's a good place to store your externals, and then just drag and drop this onto the track, and there you go. And you can, yeah, just use Max for Live. You don't have to program stuff in Max for Live. Max for Live comes in the Ableton Live Suite version, and it can be bought as an additional add-on to the Ableton Live version, the standard version. So if you using the trial, or if you want to try it out, you can get the Ableton Live trial, Suite trial for free, and just check it out and see if it's something for you. Yes.